everyone, Hugh here. Just got up early this morning, about 4 o'clock, and headed across to Rossarden. I own this block of land here at Rossarden, and a couple of times I've been here, I've always noticed Stacks Bluff up there. Yeah, got Stacks Bluff up there. And that's what I'm going to climb today. See that little gap up between there? You head up through there and along the top. So just going to head up there and see what I can do. It's basically 5 or 6 hours, so hopefully the track's decent. I'll be able to do it a bit quicker, but yeah, this is Rossarden. Sleepy little village, very pretty. Not a lot going on, but sometimes that's nice, isn't it? G'day guys, Hugh here. Today I am at Stacks Bluff, which is near Rossarden, in the Ben Lomond National Park area. Just about to start the walk up to Stacks Bluff. Apparently it's a 5 or 6 hour return walk. Stacks Bluff is up there through the trees. Looks like a beautiful clear day here. It's a little bit chilly, but it should be quite warm today apparently, so that'll be nice. Just got the day pack on today. Which is good because I did about 30 k's with about 22 kilos yesterday. Looking forward to a lighter pack and moving quicker. Alright, let's get going. Just walking along the track to Stacks Bluff. That's not too bad. A bit rocky at the start. Nice and open. Not too wet. It's going to be pretty easy for a little bit until we get up the side of that mountain and climbing over a lot of rocks, so enjoy it while I can. Just walking up the Stacks Bluff track, start to see some views of the stack up there. It's crisscrossing it through this the woodland below, and then we get up the top, we'll have to go across that rocky moraine and then climb up on the ridge there. Should be fun, I reckon. Just moving up the track, I thought I'd just show you some video of this section of Stacks Bluff track. It's quite pretty this morning, and the light through these beautiful gum trees. The track's pretty well marked out with red markers and cans, so you shouldn't lose your way. I've got a GPS, but it's pretty evident at this stage. Keep travelling along. G'day everyone. I've just been trudging up this hill towards Stacks Bluff, and just starting to get a view of it now pop out from the trees, and it's looking very impressive. It's a nice contrast there with the trees and the shadows of the mountain behind it, Stacks Bluff. The track's pretty good. It's just a bit rocky and just consistently steep, but I guess we are going up to 1500 metres, so it's got to be steep. Anyway, I'm going to keep walking up the rocks, and I think I've got to get up the gap there on the... There's a bit of a gap there on the right hand side, so that's where I'm headed. I'll see you a bit further. Just crossed the first section of rocks here. That wasn't too bad. I do a fair bit of bouldering when I can, so it was a bit of fun. It's a beautiful view from up here, starting to get nice and high. Really take in the surrounding landscape. You can see so many of the other peaks around here. Really beautiful. G'day guys, up here on the side of Stacks Bluff, just heading up across this, don't know what the technical term is, it's just a big pile of rocks that have tumbled down off the cliffs over, I guess, millions of years. We've got Stacks Bluff there, impressive piece of rock, and you can see that there's just up here a bit of a gap there. Little castles. This looks like a really interesting kind of little landscape, but heading up there and onto the top of the stack. So just got to negotiate all these rocks, which should be a breeze because I love rock climbing. So let's get going. Hey guys, sort of halfway up the boulders. Just make sure you follow the little red cans. They sort of lead you on the correct path. Funny enough, isn't it? It's a bit easy to get off track on the boulders, but try and stick to the red ones. There's Stacks Bluff, and there's a little gap up there I've got to climb up. I reckon about another half an hour up there. There's a lot of rocks to climb. It's one of those things I feel pretty confident on. It's a bit of fun, sort of skipping and hopping across all these different rocks. There is some big gaps between them, so just be careful of those, not to slip down them. And yeah, just take your time, otherwise you can do an ankle or something pretty easy, but very impressive up here. Hey everyone, continuing the march up the mountain, almost up there, just getting to this last section here. We've got Stacks Bluff there, got this little gully, little saddle between it, so just got to finish climbing out there. It's getting a bit steeper now, but the rocks are pretty big, they're all very stable, so just still be careful, but it's pretty safe really. Just take your time, have a break every now and then. You get a bit puffed sometimes. If you lose your breath, you become a little bit dizzy. That's when you can lose your footing. So just have regular breaks. Keep those breaths up, and you'll be fine. Looks like fun. Looks like little castles or something. Really amazing. Loving it. G'day guys, just heading up towards the top of the boulders and just trying to find a way up the top towards Stacks Bluff. See this great big plateau out here. It's amazing. You come up, you see these big mountains and it's just totally flat on top. Amazing. Anyway, I'll keep pushing on. Hey guys, up the top of the plateau, heading towards Stacks Bluff. It's a great plateau up here. Actually gets pretty cold up here in the middle of winter. No trees, nothing, just open tundra really. There must be stackies there. I thought that was Stacks Bluff, but it's not. It's something Crag, I think. So I should get my terminology right. But anyway, keep pushing on. Just approaching the back face of Stacks Bluff. There's still a bit of water on the track. Must have had some rain up here recently. But that Stacks Bluff there. Path is a little bit hard to follow at times, but there's some good cans around, which is good. Just got to go up the back of this Stacks Bluff on this side, and then hopefully we can get a really good view back across the Fingal Valley. Should be really good, I think. It's a really nice landscape up here. It's like an alpine-y kind of landscape. Very beautiful in its own right. Just heading up the back face of Stacks Bluff. It's coming up this track. It's not too bad. The legs are a little bit stiff after climbing all those rocks earlier to get up the first level, but almost there. Just a little bit further, about another 15 minutes. Sit down, have a nice drink, a little snack, and then turn around and come all the way back. Hey guys, made it to the top of Stacks Bluff. It's a pretty clear view up here today. The breeze is pretty chilly, but you can see a lot of surrounding peaks and valleys. I can see out west there's a bit of weather hanging out over the range there. That's why I sort of came over to east, because it's going to be raining over there. It's really beautiful weather here, really glorious. It's really pristine alpine mountain views. Just gonna sit back and take it in for a while and enjoy it. Everyone, just finished Stacks Bluff. I'm just going to walk back and descend. Just got to walk up the top of Denison Crag while I'm here, and just take in some of these beautiful views that are on display today. Really beautiful clear day in the northeast. Pleasure to be here. Hey guys, this is Denison Crag. We came up just the side of that this morning. I'm just headed back, just as got to walk along the ridge line there, get to that high point to say I've done it, and then I've got to go back down and go back to the main track and then back to the car. Looking very epic out there this morning, Denison Crag. Bolted my way down those rocks. It doesn't look like much, but they're actually a little bigger than you think. So you can see them here. Quite complicated. Lucky I do a lot of bouldering and sort of know how to pin myself in the corners and drop down and stuff. It was a really good challenge, enjoyed it. Oof. Oh yeah. And there's Denison Crag there. Looks like there's another route down there. I'm going to try and get up to Denison Crag and then go back down, so keep chugging. Just coming down the gap between Denison Crag and Stacks Bluff. I was going to get onto Denison Crag, but the legs are a bit sore, and I thought I wouldn't mind seeing the crag from the view down here, so I'm just going to head down these rocks, then I'll skim across all that rock down there, and then link up back with the track down to the car. So there's a fair bit of rock hopping, but you know, I don't mind the rocks, so here we go. Just under the base of Denison Crag, just got to traverse all these rocks so I get over that point and then get back in the bush. That's not too bad. I can't come all the way from up there, so it's kind of like all those practice days of running around the rocks near the ocean when I was a kid all come into play now, I tell you. Almost there.